What was Cominform? Have you ever wondered how communist parties coordinated their efforts across different countries? Well, let's talk about Cominform, or the Communist Information Bureau, which played a key role in that process. Established in 1947, Cominform was active until 1956. This organization aimed to strengthen cooperation among communist parties, especially in Europe. It was a strategic move by the Soviet Union to bolster its influence in Eastern Europe after World War II. Cominform was created to counter the growing power of Western nations, particularly the United States. Its main goal was to ensure that member parties followed a unified communist ideology. This meant promoting a strong front against capitalism and Western imperialism. Cominform acted as a tool for spreading propaganda and coordinating actions to obstruct Western policies. For example, it worked against initiatives like the Marshall Plan and the Truman Doctrine. The French and Italian communist parties were specifically tasked with hindering these plans in Western Europe. You might find it interesting that Cominform was seen as a successor to the Comintern, or the Third International, which had been dissolved in 1943. However, unlike the Comintern, which aimed for a global revolution, Cominform focused more on maintaining Soviet influence in Europe. It operated as a centralized organization, ensuring member parties adhered to Soviet policies and ideology. Most of Cominform's activities were centered around European communist parties. Notably, the Communist Party of China was not invited to join Cominform at first. This was due to ongoing internal conflicts and strategic considerations at that time. Despite this, China aligned with Cominform policies, and there were discussions about creating an Asian counterpart. In 1956, Cominform was dissolved as part of a broader Soviet initiative to improve relations with Yugoslavia. This marked a shift in Soviet policy, moving away from strict ideological control over Eastern European communist parties. The dissolution reflected the changing nature of Soviet foreign policy and the challenges of keeping a unified communist front. In the context of global communist influence, Cominform played a significant role in coordinating efforts against Western policies during the Cold War. It represented a key aspect of communist internationalism, aiming to unite communist parties in opposition to Western capitalism. Its legacy continues to be a topic of interest for those studying the global influence of communism.